We all know about the Galaxy S10. The S series is Android's most popular flagship and it directly competes with the iPhone and blah, blah, blah. Every year, Samsung tries to convince us that the S series is even better than last year. Heck, this year they claimed it was twice as good as last year's phone. But unfortunately, Samsung continues to raise the prices each year. You can buy a Galaxy S10 from eBay for around $400, which is less than half the price of the original and less than half the price that you could get a Galaxy S20 for. But does it stand up today, and should you still consider it? This is InnoIso, and this is the review of the Galaxy S10 in 2020. But chances are you probably already know this phone really well, so I'm going to compact my review to under 4 minutes, in tune with this song. Let's get started. If you're an enthusiast, chances are you've already felt the Galaxy S10 in your hand, and you're familiar with its design. It's quite compact compared to a lot of the other phones I've used recently. It's super sleek, and it's a fingerprint magnet, especially this black color. One thing I loved about this phone is how comfortable it feels in one hand. It doesn't feel heavy or burdensome. The display is also excellent. I shouldn't need to tell you that Samsung makes awesome displays, and frankly, I can't even distinguish between this display and the Galaxy S20 in most cases. There's two downsides though. First of all, the hole punch on this is even larger, and it really distracts from what is otherwise a very, very pretty seamless display. And the second thing is, it's back from the Stone Age where we still had 60 Hz displays, rather than the 120 Hz on the Galaxy S20 and the 90 Hz on a lot of other phones. Now, personally, I can't tell the difference, but if you are sensitive to high refresh rate displays, you might want to opt for the S20 or a faster phone instead. All in, this display is still excellent, and it's fueled by the Snapdragon 855 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and 128 gigs of base storage. Even nearly a year and a half after its release, it still flies and it still feels like a very new phone. I have no issues with performance on this, and frankly, I can't distinguish between the performance on this and many modern phones that you'd get this year. 3 cameras on this device are also excellent. Sure, reviewers said last year that Samsung was no longer ahead of the pack, but I don't think that's really giving the S10 enough credit. Taking pictures with this device is fast, easy, and you know that you're going to get an excellent picture 99 if not 100% of the time. If camera performance is the most important thing to you on a phone, then you might want to opt for another. But this camera is absolutely great, and I have no issues with it being my daily driver. Some people hate One UI with a passion that I didn't even know one could have for an inanimate object. My only guidance is, if your hate for One UI stems from your experience with a Galaxy S8 or older, then you should give a newer Galaxy phone a try because you might have a better experience. I find One UI to be clean, fast, and quite unified in design, even if it's not quite as clean as Oxygen OS. Then there are updates. I wanted this section to be all bright and cheery because Samsung is committing to more and more platform updates for its flagships. But unfortunately, this device is stuck on a December 2019 security patch, and I'm not sure that it will get another update at all. I reached out to Samsung to let me know if they have any idea why it would be this way. And I generally don't think if you get a new model from Samsung, you'd have this issue. But if you plan on getting a device from eBay, you might be in the same boat as I am. If you are an update nerd and you want the latest and greatest from Android, then generally Galaxy S10 might not be your best choice. And then there's all the bonuses. There's a headphone jack, there's a Bixby button, there's dual front-firing speakers, they're actually not bad, and wireless charging and reverse wireless charging if you're into that. When we get caught up in the hype of what's new and exciting, sometimes we forget that the old devices were actually quite good. That's certainly the story with the Galaxy S10. Chances are Samsung agrees because they're still offering the S10 line in addition to the S20 line. Buying direct from Samsung, the prices might be a little high compared to what you can get other phones for. OnePlus. But the screen, the design, and the cameras will be an awesome upgrade from any older device or any lower end device. Thank you for watching InnoIso. This was the last in season 1 of my Phones Under 500 series. If you haven't seen the other episodes, be sure to check them out. And keep an eye out because I'm going to be doing a battle royale between all the other phones in the series to see what is the best phone that you can get for $500. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.